Like, I guess as far back as I really remember, I've had a camera since like my teens. My father always used to shoot like just family stuff. We always had a camera in the house. He gave it to me to do kind of like nature and landscape is what I was into when I first started. And I guess I was just kind of documenting kind of nature trips and experiences that I had for memory, really. And it didn't really occur to me that it could be an art form, or I didn't really think of it as art at the beginning. I just wanted to, make something that looked nice and to think back on my days of what I was doing, because I used to be like go to nature reserves and go out about in the countryside. So I used to like write little reports on what I used to do. So I had photographs to remember what I did. Yeah. So that's like my first experiences with a camera.
So, is there a particular reason why you choose at night?
Yeah, after work, just free. Just do it when I can, I guess as well, like I do like the atmosphere of nighttime, and, a kind of bit of a night owl myself. I used to go out and do a lot of kind of clubbing and DJing and stuff like that, so it kind of makes sense to shoot what I was seeing, or the views that I had at that time. And I mean, like, Tokyo is amazing for shooting at night. It just comes,
absolutely.
It really, like, visually comes alive, and it's very interesting.
Yeah, especially in this weather. Yeah, I noticed you're very obsessed with the umbrella scene.
Yeah,
I do enjoy that.
Yeah, I love. Well, we both share like a liking of Soul Lighter. And I guess like he was somebody who really put on the aesthetic beauty of an umbrella. I guess it's kind of like instant atmosphere, and sometimes maybe the subject isn't really working for a lot of photos, but if they have an umbrella, then it's kind of massaging that subject into something you might want to work with.
What do you learn about yourself by taking pictures?
You're cutting deep with these questions now. It's getting like philosophical and all of that. What have I learned about myself? Well, I learned that I enjoy being creative, and it wasn't something when I was growing up that I was really aware of about my character. So, I mean, that's one of the pleasures of having a camera. You can be creative all the time, anywhere, any place, anytime. So that's something that I guess photography has kind of taught me about myself that I might not really have been aware of. And also kind of like it's given me self-confidence to sort of believe in myself. So I had like the experience when I started street photography, not really liking what I was doing for a good few years and not really being satisfied. And then recently I had a bit of extra time to kind of go over my photos and go over my archive, and I kind of look back over the past 5 years and I found quite a lot of photos that really gave me a lot of pleasure. Yeah, I hadn't realised that at the time, that I was taking images that I enjoyed and that I liked and that I thought were good. So now I kind of realise, you know, I should kind of have a little bit more belief and a little bit more self-confidence in what I'm doing. Photography is self-expression as well. So, you know, it's kind of like whether or not it's good or bad or whatever you might think about it, as long as you're doing something that you enjoy and it's giving you some form of pleasure, that's really like how I've seen it like throughout my life. And it only really like the last few months that I've really had put it out there and people will like it. I didn't quite do a Vivian Mayer and not put out anything ever, you know, but yeah, it's been a long time for me to sort of be comfortable with kind of my images and putting stuff out there. So it's just that self-expression and, you know, keeping busy and being creative. That's what it's about for me.
That's perfectly well said.
Yeah.
I want to hear your advice for the people who just started out photography. So what is your initial first thing or any tips that for people who just starting out for doing like photography or street photography?
Try and keep focused on what you enjoy doing and have fun with it. It's really as simple as that. You see me earlier today.
Yeah.
I was not really thinking, I was not really caring what camera I had. I was just walking around and enjoying, you know, taking photos and making images. And
Yeah.
you can kind of watch as many YouTube videos and read as many books as you like, but there's
true.
nothing like actually doing it. And
Yeah.
that is the main thing. You need to kind of just keep on trekking, keep on trucking.
Yeah.
You know, one of those things until you hit a spot where you're satisfied with what you're doing, because it will come eventually.
That's true.
As
That's
long as
true.
if you don't give up. I mean, if you give up, then that's it. Then
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
true.
gonna. It
Yeah.
won't.
Don't
work
give
out.
up.
It won't work out.
Love that advice.
Yeah, just
love
keep on
that
going
advice.
and
Yeah,
buy a
keep
good
on
pair of
doing
shoes.
Oh yeah, buy a pair of shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Definitely.
don't hurt your feet. Because I've got my
Yeah.
trekking boots on today, and I'm feeling pretty nice.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hardly even notice it.
Yeah, definitely don't use leather boots.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend that. Or
Yeah.
Sandals.
Sandals, oh,
probably
yeah.
not the good one. Yeah.
Especially concrete streets. Oh,
Yeah, it's not going to work out. It won't work out.
thank you for the interview.
You're welcome.
I appreciate with
yeah.
all my heart.
Yeah, likewise.
And,
Thanks for putting me on here. It's great
no problem.
to kind of to be given a chance. Yeah.
So I hope that you, as the viewers, see through the in between the videos, between his interview and his work.
Yeah.
And I hope some of the viewers might interested of his work. You can check out his Instagram. So thank you so much for watching, and
Yeah. Thank you.
no, thank you
Yeah,
for
wicked.
the interview. So
Appreciate it.
see you in the next video.
We're going to go out and take some more photos, yeah?
Oh yeah,
we've still got a
no
bit of time,
problem.
yeah?
No problem.
Yeah,
We got
all
some
right,
time.
all right.
Yeah, except for the video. You're on your own. Bye.
Cheers.